So with the release of Komplete 15 coming out later this month, I thought about making a video that would be really helpful for the community because I've seen everyone doing reactions to the videos and saying what to expect. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to try to do something like that because that's just what everyone else is doing. I want to do something a little bit more practical because let's face it, there is a price wall on getting Komplete. Whether you want to get an upgrade like me, which will cost you about $500 in the US, or if you're starting from scratch, it's going to cost you probably over $1,000 or close to $2,000 when we get the collector's edition. So in this video, I am going to show you how you can make money as a music producer. And I've done all three of these things actually. How you can make money as a music producer so you can buy Komplete 15. Let's get started. So first and foremost, the first thing you need to do before we get into any of these tactics, you need to have the strategy of understanding and knowing your who. When I say your who, that means your target market. So here are some 3 questions you should ask yourself before anything else. What does your who need? What does your who desire? Or what does your who dream about? If you can fulfill their needs, their desires, or even just things they're dreaming about, you are locked in with them. Now you're talking their language. And that's another thing. You need to make sure that you are speaking their language and you are at their level of understanding. Sometimes we tend to use insider talk a little bit too much, where we're going to lose the person who we could best connect with. So take some time to go on Reddit forums, take some time to go through YouTube comments, take some time to go through Instagram comments, Facebook group comments, and just read the comments of the people in the community, see how they speak. And then when you make your sales offer or you make your sales pitch, make sure that your language is in line with what the language they already speak. First thing you gotta do is sell drum packs. And I'm gonna give a story of my own and match it with history and show you why this is so important and why this could be really helpful for you. So for me, selling drum packs was the first thing that I got into outside of selling beats. It was back in 2014 where I sold my first drum pack. The reason why selling drum packs is so much more profitable, in my opinion, than selling beats is because think of the California gold rush, right? Everybody was trying to get the gold. But do you want to know the type of people that made really good business during the California gold rush? The people who were selling shovels, the people who were selling pickaxes. Selling tools will always be profitable. And that's what drum packs are. Drum packs are tools for people to make the best beats so that they can get the best placements. So if you are somebody that can put somebody in a better position to make more money, they're going to come to you each and every time. That falls into what does your who need. If your who needs drum packs to make better beats, then you need to be that who for them that they go to, and the person that they only go to or mostly go to out of their top 3 for their drum packs. Number 2, it goes without mention, sell your beats or lease your beats. But I want you all to think a little bit outside of the box here. I don't want you to just think about rappers and singers. I want you to think further. I want you to think about vloggers. I want you to think about people who do drone or even drive videos. If you ever watched on YouTube, there's people who are driving through neighborhoods, or people who are just major influencers and they need some intro music. I want you to think about the economy that we're in with creatives and how many people are making content these days. These are people who need music. And the power of exclusivity is so powerful because if you could create something that only they can have and nobody else can have, that gives you leverage in the creative economy. Let's say you made an intro beat for somebody for their YouTube channel, right? Because you made that from scratch, because you took the time to make it, you can leverage that as a premium value offer. And because it's a premium, you can charge premium prices, which means this is not going to be cheap. You can charge thousands of dollars just for that. And one may argue, well, that's too expensive. Well, that's not your client then. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the person who sees the value of what you created will pay the value because they know that once they buy this from you as an investment, that this intro beat is going to help them make 10 to 100 times more in the future. And I know this is in the realms of potential, but you need to think about these things when leveraging your offers. If they buy that beat for thousands of dollars, they could reinvest that and have somebody rap over it, sing over it, and just reselling the song itself could make thousands of dollars. But as well as them putting it on their YouTube channel and people love it and they listen to it over and over again, now they have two streams of income from that one sale they made from you. So the possibilities are endless, and it's a win-win situation when you know how to leverage an exclusive sale. Don't mean to interrupt your video. I promise this won't take long. Have you heard of Melodics? If you haven't, I want you to take a look at this. Melodics is a learning tool that helps music producers learn how to finger drum better, play the keyboard better, or even use electronic drums better. This is something that if you are serious about your music production journey and you want to separate yourself from people who don't know music theory or who don't know how to play the keyboard or who don't know how to finger drum, this is for you. I would highly recommend buying this. I have a link down below. It is an affiliate link. I do get a financial kickback from this. It doesn't cost you extra, but it does benefit the channel if you do click on that. So I will encourage you to check out that link, and you will get a percentage off your next purchase with Melodics if you go ahead and sign up under me. So check it out down below. I'll catch you back in the video. And last and certainly not least, coach music producers. No matter where you are in your journey, you can always level somebody else up. And if you've been doing this for 5 to 10 years, you definitely have something to offer. And trust me, I know the imposter syndrome is going to come up and make you feel like you are not good enough. You do not have anything to offer. Trust me, I used to suffer from those same thoughts. And one of the things that calms me down is you will always know more than somebody who's at level 1. So if you could even teach just the basics to somebody and coach them on how to just even get to where you are, and where you are is pretty decent in terms of how to make a beat, then that's a price that you can charge somebody. And I'm not going to sit and tell you what to charge for any of these 3 things, because your who is going to determine how much is going to be spent. Again, you got to know your who. You got to understand your who, and you got to understand their buying habits, and to a degree, their buying limits. Now, personally, selling beats and selling drum packs are no longer part of my business model, so I don't have any of those to sell to you at this point. That may change in the future, but coaching is something that I do for creators and creative entrepreneurs that is not on for the public just yet. It will be in the future, but these are things that I have done, and I have seen income come from these things. So I know that they work, and I encourage you to go ahead and try one of these for yourself. This way, by September 23rd, you may have some money to the goal, or you may have all the money to your goal. And the reason why I'm saying it this way, if you can create an offer, right, for people to go ahead and buy from you, whether it's a drum pack, whether it's a beat, or your coaching services, and you got multiple people who are giving you money for that, it is so much better to take money from that and to buy Komplete from that than it is from your day job. Because if you take from your day job, it's going to feel like you're taking from your living rather from you taking from your abundance doing it this way. So I hope this helps. If you all have any other questions about Maschine or anything of that nature, got a playlist right here for you all. Check it out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.